ሰላም እንኳዕ ደሓን መጻኹም ዕዱማት እዚ ድምፂ ኢንቴግሪቲ ዲሲ ተወልደ ወልደ ገብርኤል ምሳኹም ዘለኹ ጋሻ ኣለኒ ሓደ ንጡፍ መንእሰይ ናይ ሎሚ መደብና ብዛዕባ ዝሓለፈ ሰንበት ኣብዚ ኣብ ዋሽንግተን ዲሲ ዝተኻየደ ኤሪትሪያን ኣሜሪካን ካሪር ፌር ዝተባህለ ምድላው ነይሩ። እዚ ከዓ መንእሰያት ነንሕድሕዶም ምስ ናእሽቱ ኣሕዋቶም ሞዮኦምን ትምህርቶምን ተስፋታቶምን ዝለዋወጥሉ ፍሉይ መደብ ነይሩ። ካልኣይ ግዜኡ ግን ናይ ብሓቂ ኣብኡ ስለተረኸብኩ ፍሉይ እዩ ነይሩ። ናይ ብሓቂ ፍሉይ ዝበለ ናይ መንእሰያት ምውሃድ ሓሳብን ትምህርትን ምልውዋጥ እዩ ነይሩ። እምበር ከም እትሪእዎ ዘለኹም መንእሰይ ኣብ ቅድሜኹም ላይቭ ኣትሎ ካብዚ ካብ ዋሽንግተን ዲሲ እስከ ክሳብ ሽዑኡ እቱ በሉሞ እቶም ኣቲኹም ዘለኹም ከዓ ሼር በልዎ ዕዱማት እምበር ሶ ሃፒ ብሓንሳብ በብዓሰርተ ተኣትዉ ኣለኹም ትስጉሙ ኣለኹም ቁጥሪ ብጣዕሚ ፅቡቕ። ከይ ራፋኤል ይበሃል ቀዳማይ ሽሙ፣ ሙሉእ ሽሙ ከላልየና ይፅንሕ ኢሉ ተዳልዩ ኣሎ። ክሳብ ሽዑኡ ግን ብዛዕባ ዝሓለፈ ሰንበት ኣብዚ ማእከል ኮሚኒቲ ዋሽንግተን ዲሲ ዝተኻየደ ብመንእሰያት ኣብዚ ዓዲ ዝዓበየን ዝተወልድን ዝተዳለወ ኣብ ፅቡቕ ሞያ ዘለዉ ነቶም ኣሕዋቶም ኣብ ፅቡቕ ሞያን ትምህርትን ክስሕቡ ኢሎም ዘዳለውዎ ፍሉይ መደብ ነይሩ። ብዛዕባኡ ክንዛረብ ኢና። ዘዳለኽዎ ሙሉእ ቪድዮ እውን ኣሎ። ምዞም መንእሰያት ዝገበርኮ ቃለ መጠይቕ እውን ኣሎ ብእንግሊሽ ብትግርኛ። ስለዚ ናይ ብሓቂ ትፈትዎ ኢኹም። ኣብ ዘረባና ካልኣይ ክፋል እዩ። ትማሊ ሓንቲ ቪድዮ ፖስት ገይረ ነይረ ዝረኸብክዎ ግብረ መልሲ ማይ ግድነስ ብጣዕሚ ደስ ዝብል ኣተባብዕ እዩ። ወለዲ እቶም ወለዲ ደደው ኢሎም ዝገልፅለይ ዝነበሮም ታሕጓስ ክዛረቡ ከለዉ ብጣዕሚ ደስ ዝብለካ እሞ ሕጂ ሎማዓንቲ ግን ላይቭ ኣቲና ኣለና። ብዓብዩ ከዓ ሓደ ጋሻ ሒዘ መፅእ ኣለኹ ካብ ማእከል ኮሚኒቲ። ስለዚ ሼር ላይክ ጀምሩ። ብዙሕ ክንዛረብ ኢና ብዛዕባ እዚኦም ትሪእዎም ዘለኹም። ብዙሕ ኣለና። ብዛዕባ እዚኣቶም ኢና ክንዛረብ ፅንሕ ኢልና። ሕራይ እሞ ናብ ጋሻይ ክሓልፍ ተዳልዩኹም ዶ ዕዱማት? ራፊ ዌልካም፣ እንኳዕ ደሓን መጻኻ ናብ ድምፂ ኢንቴግሪቲ ዲሲ። ሃንደበተ ሒዘካ ይቕረታ ኣብ ስራሕ ከለኻ ቅድሚ 5 ደቂና ተራኺብና። ዝገርም እዩ ግን ቀልጢፍካ ላይቭ ምእታውካ ብጣዕሚ ብጣዕሚ ኣፕሪሺየት ብጣዕሚ የድንቐካ እሞ ራፊ። ሕጂ ኣነ ጥራይ ራፊ ዝፈልጥ ቀዳማይ ሽምካ ሓቂ ምዝራብ ኣብዚ ብሓንሳብ ንራኸብ ኩሉ ሻዕ ግን ኣቦኻ ሽሙ ኣይፈልጦን እየ። ስለዚ እስከ ራፊ መን እዩ? እስከ ካብ ሽምካ ጀሚርካ ብዛዕባኻ ቁሩብ ኣላልየና። ክቡራት ሰማዕቲ ርግፀኛ እየ ባዕሉ ክገልፀልኩም እዩ። ቁሩብ ኣብዛ ዓዲ ዝዓበየ ስለቲ ቋንቋ ተረድእሉ ብዝተዓሙ ክድርግሞ እዩ ደሓን። ተደልዩ ብትግርኛ ተደልዩ ብእንግሊሽ። ቀፅል ራፊ ብዛዕባኻ።
ሰላም ተወልደ። ናይስ ቱ ቢ ዊዝ ዩ ሂር ቱዴይ። ሶ ሽመይ ራፋኤል ብርሃነ መልከ እዩ። ኣብ Columbus, Ohio ተወሊደ ዓብየ። Also ኣብ the Ohio State University College ተማሂረ ከዓ ሕጂ ምስ ወዳእኹ ኣብኡ then I came to Washington DC ከባቢ. So now I've been here in this area for I think 7 ሕጂ ዓመት ገይረ ኣለኹ ኣብዚ ከባቢ. So now we've been neighbors ever since then.
ዝገርም እዩ። ኣነ ብግምተይ ኣብ ዓዲ ተወሊድካ ኣብዚ ዝዓበኻ እምበር ኣብዚ ኸማን ከም ዝተወለድካ ይፍለጥኩን። ስለዚ ትግርኛ ክትገልጽ ትኽእል ኢኻ ኣብዚ ዓዲ ተወሊድካ ክተብቅዕ።
It's okay. I'm not the best, but you know, we do what we can.
Listen, أنا فلتكن حجي شما بخا متصوع خاسي. What is this guy? Hold on. So, is this your brother?
Yes.
Oh my God, vibrant. كلكم خم حاول تشانو ها؟ قرروا كويس ها؟
Yeah.
Yeah. هو نايز يوم مس هنوك زلو هنوك شو حكي هنوك هو.
Oh, yes. أنا كشموي.
هو يوم مسؤول زلو ناتهم ولدي تمالي دويلهم بتعمي ناي اوهايو ناي سدرا بيتكم لايف بتعمي انتهي كم زنبرة علي دومني نو وندر حجي يريو له خو ابا خاري او اب هنوك ريومو تعمي دز غنيو تعم دز بليو تي اب كمزي عن الدرجة ترى كل خمسي توم ولدي افرينا تحي حقوسه طعمي سلازي حراي نزتات فيديو سمح لي كصاوته عدمات ግን እስከ ምናልባት በዝተዓሙ ቋንቋ ገይሩ ራፋኤል ክገልፀልና ክገድፎ እዚ ኤርትራን ኣሜሪካን ካሪየር ፌር ወይ ከዓ ናይ ሞያ ምርኢት ናይ ሞያ ምልውዋጥ ምርኢት ኣብ ዋሽንግተን ዲሲ ዝተካየደ ብኸመይ እዩ ተጀሚሩ እንታይ ዕላምኡ ትብል እስኻ ምናልባት ካብቶም ንጡፋት ወደብቲ ብድሕሪት ስለ ዘለካ ምስኦም
Yeah. So, በእንግሊሽ ከገለጽኩም yeah. So originally this is the ካልኣይ ጊዜ ተሽሙ time that we're doing the events. So last year was our first year, and this now being our second time this year that we did the event. So really, it started by us as men in the Washington D.C. area coming together and thinking about how we can positively impact our Washington D.C. community, right? Washington D.C. community meaning not only Washington D.C. but the neighboring Maryland and Virginia community also too here in the area. And so, as men, we recognize that we could make an impact in this area.
Hello, my name is Rachel Nagus.
With talking, and what we realized where there was a gap was in careers. We know that that's really important for life development, career development, and so we decided to be able to come together and to share with especially with our youth, with our young adults, the careers that so many of our men are involved in. You might go to a Guayla and you might see somebody, you might even know their name, but you may not know what they do for work, what they do for a living, how they provide for their families. And this is really important in order to be able to see who is doing what in your community, and then for yourself, for the future, to be able to know that, hey, I know that there are doctors in our community. I know that there are dentists in our community. Dentists can also be doctors, but there's also plumbers. There's people who do HVAC, working on heating and cooling. There are people who work in taxes. There are people who work in so many different disciplines, and it can really serve as inspiration for our community, to be and not only inspiration but then also connection, because it helps people be able to identify all the different kind of careers that are available to people. So often you only hear about a doctor, engineer, or lawyer, but there's so many careers for people to be able to grow into and be able to step into and learn, and then eventually be able to take upon themselves, and then hopefully one day be able to provide for their families. So it's very powerful when you know within your own network that maybe somebody might be doing something that you would like to do for yourself. And so you're able to talk to that person, ask them questions personally, ask how they potentially got to where they are today. That way it can, make the process for you to get to where you need to go faster for yourself. Okay. It's been, and so it can really then be it can help you become learn who could be a mentor for you, and as a result, now as Eritreans, and Eritreans living here in America, we have now strengthened ourselves in that process, and so this is sort of giving back to our community and making our community much stronger as a result.
Yep.
Hello, my name is Men'exyaty, and I am a second-year medical student at Howard University, studying to become a physician. Hello, my name is ኣሕዋቶምን
أنت دكتور تهاوي كحنسب تسبينا قرأت حنسب نعللنا مس رافي أمه هو اليوم نريهم زلنا بتعمي يقرمكا مالتسي إتي سئلي يزارب بيبلو كل جزء زي سئلي زاربي ريول لهم زي معبايا محوم منايشتو ماذا حوم كم يجرم يحطو كم يجرم يتمتو كم يجرم يزاربو له صباح كما خاخن كون انتي لنا انتي نقبر لنا والعلاقة خاخن كون انتي تمخرط بنا لما مزحاتو زلو سلازي أقداسيو نابا حكي كم زي لهم كمان ولاتهم بايلوتات لابنت كم بعل كم زبولو بايلوتات زمتريهم زلهم توم كلتا ودات بايلوتات يوم زورت نفرتيهم كقوال كا ايرلاينز اتندانت يا وي هوستس يا يوم كلهم يتراويان كاب سماي وريدوم يوم مزوم أحواتهم كراخوبو داليوم متيوم سلازي أقداسي نغري look at this interesting picture. اسمع بايكا حاوخا مسخا زعب حاو خمسي لهم كراخوبو متشم ناي بحكي حارت الترم اوت كا بزح نيرو بزح سب نيرو تعم ديس ملكا مو اسكي رئيتو صحافو اتيكم زلكم حسين محمد as always thank you so much قنيلنا قاعد حان مصاخم مسكبر غاشخا يبلكا لو رافي حسين محمد thank you كمون كالوت صحفو لهم دحان كنا مصينا سلازي مو رافي if you have 9 minutes حانتي بتا فيديو كتصاوتا مو قروب قاعد يحرقوا ناتكا ريفلكشن كتقلص يا فيديو زين الزربا زلوا قدمها بلين 70 حجي دكتوراتين ميديكال دكتورز ود ازلوين بفينيشن لاين زلوين قالين سلازي let's go بار دكتوريسا نقرنا خابد الله خصنا على خفن كيلم بار اوريشي اوكي هريغا It's not coming. Okay, let me remove this.
Hello, my name is Men'exyaty, and I am a second-year medical student at Howard University, studying to become a physician.
No, I got to play this from the beginning. Sorry, let me remove this one first. Okay. There we go. 1 second. Okay. Okay. It's coming. Oh.
Hello, my name is Men'exyaty, and I am a second-year medical student at Howard University, studying to become a physician.
Hello, my name is ኣሕዋቶምን, and I'm an incoming dermatology resident physician at Howard University.
Yes, and we are here to just experience all of the returning greatness in the room. We are in the medical profession, so we're very interested to see if there's anyone else who wants to come join the field and just offer any more inspiration.
Yes, and we welcome anybody with open arms, and we're just so excited to see how the Eritrean community has been growing in this beautiful event today.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, salam. Shumay Lula Bain Mahar Bahal. أنا سرح سرحكا flight attendant wait hostess Miss United Airlines based in Washington Dulles. So لما أنت أبزي ناي Eritrean American career fair نعمتنا لنا. So basically, as you can see, there's a lot of Eritreans who are in the professional field. So this is to just let the younger generation know what is possible, what's around them, and to just be able to give them the opportunity to ask questions and to aspire to be anything they want to be. Okay, so my airline is United Airlines. It's based in Washington Dulles, Malatiw. مسؤوم كبابي عشرة حد عمت جيرو له مجمعتها ب-regional airline جميرة. هجيجن مسؤوم main line دبلو إذا عبيتي airline كاني United Airlines جميرة له مالتيو. Mostly domestic airline flights here جبر. جن once in a while كا international خير مالتيو. Yeah.
So, what's your message for the young Eritreans who are here?
Yes. So I will say that I don't see a lot of flight attendants or even pilots that are Eritrean in the American Airlines. Of course, we have great few members, but my hope and dream is that for younger generations to know that it is available to them. It's a great career path, you know, and being able to represent that as an Eritrean, it makes me very proud. Even just this event in itself makes me really proud to be a part of. So to Hanok and everyone who were able to present it to us and give us the opportunity to do so, I'm very appreciative.
So, who is this future pilot?
This little guy is my nephew Noah. Noah, he's a brilliant little guy. We're not sure what he's gonna do, what he's gonna be, but the future is bright. He might be a pilot, he might be an engineer, but whatever he does, I know he's gonna do it really well.
What do you want to be?
What do you want to be, Noah?
Honestly, I'm not really sure. I'm more to like filmmaking and engineering, so maybe I'll choose one of those, but I don't know, maybe life decides.
He's very smart, very, very smart. He's always teaching us something new every day.
First year, second year, like what does your growth look like?
My growth.
Yeah.
So I've been in it technically for 5 years. My first project did drop in like 2020. I know we're starting 2026 right now. Bro, my growth has been exponential. Like I take vocal coaching, so my voice has grown incredibly, right? So I'm very consistent every other week. I have a guy that I work with, works on my vocals, and that has grown like amazingly. As far as songwriting, that's developed as well. Like make sure I write in the cadence, content, quality. What do I write about? That's grown as well. As far as like networking, relationships with other artists, I'm better at coordinating that because why? I have experience. Yeah, so as far as like the actual skills, I've had to refine that myself in order to show growth. But it is possible, but you have to be diligent and consistent.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm actually in college. I'm studying bioengineering.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to ask if there was for internships.
Yes, so give me your contact information, at least what I could do.
Okay.
So the company is United Therapeutics, Silver Spring, Maryland.
Just a quick pause. ኩራት ዕድማት ኣብ ድምፂ ኢንቴግሪቲና ዘለና ዝትሪእዎ ዘለኹም ቪድዮ ካብ ዝሓለፈ ሰንበት ኣብ ዋሽንግተን ዲሲ ዝተኻየደ ናይ ኤርትራን ኣሜሪካን ከሪር ፌር ወይ ከዓ ናይ ሞያ ምርኢት እዩ። ሞያተኛታት መንእሰያት መፂኦም ንኣሕዋቶም ሞያኦምን ምክሮምን ዝልግስሉ ሓሳቦም ዘካፈልሉ እቶም ናእሽቱ ከዓ ነቶም ዓበይቲ ኣሕዋቶም ከመይ እንተገበርና የሓይሽ እንታይ ሓሳብ ኣለኩም ኣይናይ መገዲ ክንክተል እናበሉ ክሓትዎም ኢኹም ትሪኡ ዘለኹም። ኣብዚ ምሳይ ዘሎ ጋሻ ራፋኤል መልከ ኣርመን ሚድል ኔም ኣላ መስለና ሓንቲ
ብርሃነ መልከ
ብርሃነ መልከ ብርሃነ መልከ ራፋኤል ብርሃነ መልከ ኣሎ ካብዞም ኣብ ዘለው ንጡፋት መንእሰያት ኣብ ዋሽንግተን ዲሲ እዩ ስለዚ ኣብቲ ነቲ ምርኢት ካብቶም ቀንዲ ኣጆኹም ዝብሉ ብምዃኑ ንሎማ ዓዲመ ኣለኹ ቁርብ ሓሳቡ ሓደ ስእሊ ክህበና ብዝኾነ ኮይኑ ግን ትማሊ እውን ዘቕረብኩም ነይሮም እቶም ቀንዲ ወደብቲ ናይቲ ምርኢት ሎም እውን ኣብዛ ቪድዮ ክትርእይዎም ኢኹም ስለዚ እዚን ተምሃሮ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ነቶም ሰብ ሞያ ዝሓተኦም ዘለዋ እዚ ሕጂ ናይ ባዮቴክ ቴክኒሽያን ስለኒ እስኪ ንከታተሎ
So it's kind of too late right now. So for internship, you come into the end. But at the end of the day, let's see what I can do. So
I can also say
yeah, what's your ultimate? What year you're in? Second year. Okay.
I'm finishing the whole engineering course before I get to actually bioengineering.
Okay.
I was looking for Biotech.
So I wish I knew this about 6 months ago. But you know what? There's never too late.
To me a little bit about what this field does exactly.
There's many research. So like I said, we make hypertension and cancer medicine on site.
Oh, okay.
So there's compliance and there's plenty of research. For somebody like you who's a biomedical engineering background, this would be a good way to at least see what's out there.
Yeah, because I wanted to do research on understudied fields like migraines and stuff like that, or even the biotech side where they were making robots for surgeries and stuff. So is there any opportunities for that as well?
Maybe down the line that I know of. There's plenty down the line.
Yeah.
But as far as what we do here, we don't do that here. New Hampshire site do have that especially with the robot aspect of it.
Okay.
So it's more like regenerative medicine. That's
okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
ዮም ክሰርሑ as a teaching professor ኮይኖም ኣብ hospital ኮይኖም እንደገና patient care ዲዮም ገብሩ all the choices including all the choice of income category we usually focus on their values. What is their values? What do you want to do? And then the rest will follow. ስለዚህ value based education in the Herger now. The rest is history. Nowadays, a lot of things I'm teaching them technology, fast moving in medicine. The capsule, we give them as a tablet, and then that capsule gives us all the imaging inside. Capsule endoscopy, we call it, Akandi endoscopy. The capsule 3O, type of disease, tumors, the artificial intelligence part of that precision medicine. Feed data. Precisely it gives you what type of disease, what stage, what you want to do, what type of follow-up. This is part of what you call the precision medicine. It's an interesting time, interesting field. It's a noble one. I'm getting young candidates interested. So we are happy to be part of.
ያ ዶክተር አንጎሶም ኣብ ሃዋርድ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ሆስፒታል ሜዲካል ዶክተር እዩ ናይ ውሽጣዊ ሕማማት ሓኪም እዩ ዳውን ቱ ኤርዝ ብጣዕሚ ትሑት ንሰብ ክሕግዝ ዝደሊ ንፉዕ ኤክስፒሪየንስ ተመክሮ ዘለዎ ዶክተር እዩ ዶክተር አንጎሶም ስለዚ ንሱ እዩ ኣብዚ ዝመፁ ንበዓል ፕሮፌሰር ኢዶወን ኣቶ ብርሃንን ካልኦትን ዝገልጽ ዘሎ ነቲ ሕክምና ግን እቲ ሰብ ይዘውር እዩ ንሓለፈ ሰብ ይሓትት
making modifications, right? So if somebody has an old system like that using pneumatics and they want a new digital system, you're going to have to be able to figure out the engineering and make everything talk to each other perfectly through wiring and through communication through engineering. So something like this would be like a cockpit switch to turn the light on. If you have an issue with this switch, you got to figure out what the issue is. If the light doesn't turn on like this, when you turn the light on and no lights turn on, you got to find that problem. And it could take you forever, or it could take you.
Again, just in closing, we want to go ahead and say thank you to Noah's Prayer Foundation. They were able to contribute to today's event by actually doing headshots, professional headshots for a lot of the individuals that partook. We also want to thank Howard University for participating and providing the great information when it came to financial aid. In closing, again, what we want to do is we want to encourage those who obviously weren't here this year. Please join us next year so that we can make it an even more successful event. We look forward to working, collaborating with other future communities in the near future. Thank you.
Amazing. Wow. ስለዚህ ራፊ ከታ ቪድዮ ሓፀር ሰሪሐያ ከምዚ ሮያ ብዙሕ ናይ ኤዲቲንግ ስታይል ብላን ጀስ ኣብኸላ ኦርጋኒክ እያ ግን
Slideshow. Yeah.
ስለዚ እንታይ ክትውስኽ ትኽእል ካብዚ ክትሪኦ ዝፀናሕካ ተገንዚብካ can you say something ከመይ መወዳእትኡ ከመይ ርኢኻዮ ናትካ ነፀብራቕ ወይ ሪፍሌክሽን እንታይ እዩ?
Sure. You know, for me, I think it's always great to recognize all of the great work that we are doing as Eritreans. You know, we are all doing so many different things. It's very interesting to be able to learn from them, hear from them, and give them an opportunity and a platform to discuss about their life's, you know, skills and work, and celebrate them at the same time. You know, we always we want to be able to celebrate, you know, the bright minds and the current generation and the, you know, hopefully, and cultivate the future generations to be successful and happy in their careers. So, you know, like Henok mentioned in the video, we only wish for even more people to come next year, and, you know, be able to bring their families and make this a great event every year, and it definitely was this year and the year before that. So we hope the work continues to spreads, and then we hopefully are able to work with other communities in other cities to help bring this to life there too.
ስለዚ ከምቲ ተዳለኹሞን ኣብ መወዳእታ ክትሪኦ ከለኻን እንታይ ሪኢኻሉ ማለት ወይ ዝጎደለ ወይ ክምላእ ኣለዎ ወይ ዝተምሃርካሉ እንታይ ኣሎ ቁሩብ ክትወስኾ ትኽእል?
You know, I would say we just want even more, honestly, more participation, even more. We had a great turnout this year. We only wish to see even more people come, you know, in the following years. You know, developing yourself in your career is very, very, very important.
American Career Fair. My name is Mirhane Takhlai. My name is Robert Abraham.
Oh, sorry. That
No
video
problem.
is slipping from my hand again. Okay.
No problem. No
Sorry.
problem.
Go ahead, Rafi.
Yes, you know, so we only continue to want even more people to know about the event, to show up to the event, to participate in the event. You know, we have so many, again, I think, great minds. Last year, it was, you know, just the people doing the tables. This year, we had Noah's Prayers Foundation and a representative from Howard University. So we only hope to see this continue to grow with our presenters, as well as, you know, our partnerships with the local area too. So it'll hopefully just even become more dynamic and fruitful and beneficial for the community.
ንበዓል ሄኖክ ኣብቲ ናይ ውዳበ ደቂ ኣንስትዮ የለዋን ኢለዮም እዚ ብናይ ኣወዳት ዝተበገሰ እዩ ግን ኣብቲ ባክግራውንድ ኣለዋ ናተን ከዓ ክስታይ ኣለውን ምድላው ኣለውን ኢሉ ነይሩ ምናልባት do you know anything to include or have more participation from women?
Yeah, so I think he pretty much, you know, explained it really well.
Yeah.
So not too much really more to comment. We've actually received great support and comments from our women in our community. They've been really encouraging for us, particularly, and the men who've organized and put the event together. So we deeply appreciate them in this process too as well.
Go ahead, Madani. Hold on. Why not late? I see.
Spear, also known as TOS. And again, how we started was several years back. When we had some challenges in the community, we wanted to take it upon ourselves to get also known.
ይመጻሉ ዕድማት ጻው ክጻወት ያና ቪዲዮ okay, here you go. Okay. All right. ስከር ኢቶኹም ሃቡ ካልኦት መጻሉ ቁሩብ ናይ not plain. Okay. ቁሩብ ግልች ገብራለሁ ዝኾነ ኮይኑ ግን ክመጽእ እኳ ብዙሕ let's see 1 second.
Welcome to the second annual Eritrean American Career Fair. My name is Men'hidሕዶምን.
My name is Robel Abraham.
And my name is Enoch Brahane. Today's event is a career fair that we're hosting on behalf of the Tip of the Spear, also known as TOS. And again, how we started was several years back. When we had some challenges in the community, we wanted to take it upon ourselves to get more men involved and be proactive and have a positive impact. And as a result, hence we decided to go ahead and inaugurate with our first annual career fair last year. And as a result, we have a number of white-collar professionals. We also have a lot of blue-collar professionals. Ninatu Moya, they're sharing with the rest of the community. So we're really excited to have all the individuals partake. And again, we're really excited to continue this. This is something that we see not only for this year, but also continuing for the future. And then also reaching out to other communities around the United States, whether it be Charlotte, Chicago, Ohio, Texas, Seattle, and California as well. Thank you.
Yeah, again, this is our second annual career fair. We want to make sure for those who did not attend to make sure they come and support next year. We have a bunch of businesses, career fields that we want the young youth to know about and participate with. So please come out next year as well.
It's been a true privilege to see how this community has allowed our organization to blossom so much. We can't do any of it without all of this. And the number of people that have come out and shown up and shown out and really been so clearly inspired has really pushed us to try to grow and develop ourselves as far as we can and inspire as many other people as possible. So again, we're grateful for the privilege. We're happy to do this every year, and we look forward to watching it spread across the country.
So we'll continue. Katsalaina Rafi.
Thank you, Twilda.
إذا كان what's a black blue color mean? I mean color icon the صحافة يجن the blue color white color ማለት እንታይ ማለት of course مستناي ما درجة ناي دموز تحازيو and to clarify is not color like سمعت color icon is color, right? Yeah, go ahead.
A
How do you
collar.
explain collar?
That's right. Yeah. There's a blue collar and white collar. Collar, excuse me, collar comes like on your shirt. There you have a collar. So yeah, there is a term called blue collar and white collar jobs or careers. This is kind of a very general, broad term, and basically there's careers that fit into two of those different sides. So your blue collar work is the ones that are more, you typically are using more of your hands to sort of do the work. Things like mechanic, plumbing, HVAC, like heating and cooling. Those are stereotypically known as blue collar careers, while white collar careers are more careers that are grouped in like computer science, doctors, things that have, I think, been typically associated with, going and getting a college degree, and then working in those areas like finance. So that's the sort of broad categorization between the two groups.
هو كمزي رافي كبلو صنحه انتاي كابتيناي كامتشان كراباتان حاجه sorry I'm not, hold on. Oh okay اب اوديو نيري اب كاميرا زي نبركم براتين سلازي وكمتي رافي كبلو صنحه سي ናይ ቁርብ ናይ ደረጃ ወይ ናይ ክራባት ናይ ቀዳድና ዝፈላለዩ እዩ ግን ርግጽ ካወላ ኣብ ደሞዞም ይፈላለዩ እዮም ቁርብ እቲኦም ብሉ ኣብ እጅግኦም ሰብሲቦም ዝሰርሑ እዮም ሕጂ እቲኣቶም ከዓ ናይ ኦፊስን ናይ ሃይቴክ ጉዳያትን ወይ ዳክተራትን ስለ ዝኾኑ ዋይት ኮላር ይበሃሉ ግን እሶም ደሞዞም can be 200,000 ወላ ልዕሊ ክኾኑ ይኽእል እቶም ዋይት ኮላር ዝበሃሉ እቲኣቶም ብሉ ከዓ ከም ብዙሓት ዝበዝሐ ሰብ ዝበሃል ማእከላይ ደሞዝ ዘለዎ ኣብ ንጡፍ ናይ ስራሕ ናይ ሞያ ስራሕ ዝሰርሕ ኮይኑ ይስማዓኒ ብዝኾነ እንቅፅላታ ቪድዮ
And
like what skill do you need like to work on?
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No problem. And I'll quickly add, and so people who wear the blue collar, like mechanics, they wear kadanom is like it is actually the color blue. Right? But, and white collar, people who work in offices, they usually wear a white dress shirt, and so their collar is white. So that's where the connection between the blue and the white comes from. And also, people who are doing blue collar work, especially nowadays, I'm sure you know how expensive it is to get someone who's to either fix your car or to do HVAC,
electricity, HVAC,
exactly, electricians. They are doing pretty well for themselves and are making also good money as well. And so we're highlighting all the different sort of type of careers at the career fair, both white collar and blue collar, and because both, no matter which one you do, you can really do well in the area.
Okay, thank you سناي. thank you لله حتاتيت ካልኦት እውን ክትሓቱ ትኽእሉ ወይ ትደልዩ ወይ ርእይቶ ክትብሉ ትደልዩ እቲ ሊንክ ፖስት ገይረ ኣለኹ ክቡራት ኣቶማቲኩም ዘለኹም ኩላኻትኩም ሼር ግበሩ ኣብ ድምፂ ኢንቴግሪቲ ዲሲ ኢና ዘለና እዛ ቪድዮ ዶ ዘበልኳ ክንቀፅላ ኢና መንጎ ገለ እንተሎ ሕቶ ክንቅርብ ክንዕልን ኢና ነዊሕ ሒዞ Yeah, by the way, thank you, Rafi. Rafael Brahane Melke, Kabzom Nutufat መንእሰያት ኣብ ዋሽንግተን ዲሲ ዘለይ ብድሕሪ እዚኦም መንእሰያት ክትሪእዎም ዝፀናሕኹም ቨሪ ቫይብራንት ዝኾኑ መንእሰያት ዘሎ እዩ ራፊኤል። ስለዚ ብዙሕ ነመስግን ትህቦ ሰርቪስ ዘለካ ነቲ ኮሚኒቲ። ስለዚ ብዛዕባ ሰንበት ዝተኻየደ ናይ መንእሰያት ናይ ስራሕ ዕድላትን ሞያን ምርኢት ኢና نزارب زلنا أنا مو نمودا إيجن كنا فانون رافي بعمي نمسكن thank you رافي كان قلنا I wanna play the video.
Thank you to Allah. And everybody have a blessed day. Thank you.
An important skill? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty basic. If you're, be very coachable. If you get, I got recruited into this business, and if you're coachable and you receive direction well, you'll make progress faster because you won't question it as much, right?
So like, what skill do you need? Like
skills, communication skills. You want to be a good communicator. You want to be confident. You want to be empathetic, care for others, because what we do is protect family legacies. We can make a lot of money in the short term, but what we do impacts the people we serve for the rest of their life, even after they're gone, their children's lives. So having, being well-grounded in maintaining a service first attitude is a very, very important skill.
So how many years of degree college do you need?
That's an excellent question, okay? I want to say this into the microphone. 0 years of college required.
That's interesting.
You do not need a college degree to do this. If you are over 18, you are eligible to take a state licensing exam in your state of residence to obtain a license to sell insurance and annuities the same way you would with a real estate agent, except I think it's much easier.
Well, thank you for today.
Of course.
More, but it's also your seat, right? If you're a captain seat or a first officer seat. The base that you live in and all the other stuff is the seniority stuff that we were talking about. But as far as just pay itself, some guys will actually make more money in the 737 that he's also Sammy, right? I'm Sammy. But some people will make more money on that airplane, but they're more senior, even though I make more per hour maybe for the airplane that I fly, right? Okay. So what some people will do is they'll go to, let's say my airplane right here, 767, and they will stay on this airplane for a longer time. So they'll make more money on this airplane instead of becoming a captain on this airplane.
Oh, I see.
But captains get paid more per hour, right? There's all these things called premium pay and ad pay, additional pay, right? Holiday pay and all these other things. So it's not like a simple sort of you get paid more on that airplane only or, on that seat. But as a general rule of thumb, you become a first officer, you make less money than a captain. But after a certain amount of time, you want to be a captain so that you can not only make more money, but you can have better career progression, right? So that's kind of the way it is in the airline industry.
Oh, that's very nice. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I have one more question. So when you're traveling outside of the country, is it based off your seniority or?
No, it's where the company wants to put an airplane, right? So he goes international, I go international, everybody goes international. Okay. He does maybe more shorter flights, right? He do Caribbean, maybe Hawaii, I think. Well, I'm sorry, Hawaii's domestic. It feels like international, doesn't it, right? Yeah. But yeah, they even go to Europe. His airplane actually goes to Portugal and even Scotland, right? But that's from certain bases. As opposed to my airplane, we still do domestic flights, but it tends to be 80-90% of European flights or South American flights. So the bigger airplanes tend to do the long haul flights. But not always the case.
Yeah. One thing, they have a women aviation.
Yeah, so
you be a member.
Exactly. So what he mentioned, Women in Aviation is an organization in the United States that is there to promote, women getting into all.
He's constantly changing, so you want to explore different avenues of different IT, right? So AI is a hot topic right now. There's machine learning, there's AI learning, there's data scientists, there's regular CS, right? There's different types of computer science you can take. The key is just learning different aspects and having that, like I said, fundamental base. So so my job, I do email primarily, but I have to be able to use AI in some aspects. So I do coding called PowerShell scripting, right? I don't script all day long, but I solve repetitive tasks and certain things through a code instead of me manually clicking on things all day long. So being able to use AI in conjunction with what your job role is going to be the future of computer science, computer jobs, right? But you have to have the fundamentals, whether it's cybersecurity, whether it's IT, help desk, whatever it is, you have to have fundamentals so that you can at least prompt correctly and you know what you're doing. A lot of people try to just do everything with AI. It's going to cause them trouble later. because they don't know the fundamentals, right? You can't guess like that, right? So I would say just figure out what you like as you go along and do internships and things like that along the way so you can have real experience. That's what I did. I ended up doing messaging because I'm good at it and it's constantly evolving and it's critical infrastructure. So it means critical, which means essential job. Essential means I'm gonna get paid no matter what. So when they fire everybody, I'm still gonna be there. More than
My name is Noah Gurmar.
My name is Berhana Melke.
I go to West Potomac High School, Alexandria, Virginia.
And I'm at Rockville High School in Rockville, Maryland. 10th grade.
11th grade. I think I'm here, to be enriched by the Eritrean, diaspora, people that work here, very successful. And I want to learn off them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just here to learn more about professions. I feel like, even though I don't want to do every career here, they all have good insight for us. And it's a good thing that they created this career fair for us to learn, so.
Oh, thank you. All right, come on, we
our favorite stations.
Let's go for Nike.
Yeah, sure, let's go. All right, yeah. There's a guy that works for Nike, creative team, producer. It's pretty cool, so.
Mike's along.
Yeah, Mike's around. This is our pretty favorite station so far.
Equipment and learn on your own, and so many people that get into the industry that way, of just making stuff and building a portfolio and showing how you think. That's what they kind of look for more than, a degree or anything.
Yeah, so it's gonna get your
Yeah.
Has being Eritrean affected you in your profession at all? Or is your journey?
Yes, I would say being Eritrean, just a lot of the things that we learn in our households, discipline, being on time, communicating, those are all skills that apply, I think, in any work environment. It's just really being responsible. It's a big part of how I have to show up in a work environment. So yeah, I would say those are things that we're just naturally, grown up in that environment that teaches you those skills. So yeah, absolutely.
So Noah and I don't necessarily want to go into your field of work, but we came over here because we found your booth to be one of the most interesting, right? Okay. So if you could just give us 3 things to take away in general, either about your job or also just that we could put into what we want to do as well, just for anyone to hear, right?
Yeah, so I would say 3 tips. 1, really study the industries that you want to be in. Mm-hmm. So just doing research, go on Google, go on LinkedIn, look up titles of people that have jobs or have career journeys that you're okay, I'm interested in that. Before I graduated from college, I used to just go on LinkedIn, look up the companies of places I wanted to work at, then I would look up people and be oh, what does a product manager do? Click that. Look at their work history, their education. So research is big. 2 is don't wait for anybody to give you the job. Just go do the thing you want to do on your own. So instead of waiting for Nike to come hire me, I just went to go work with my friends who also have similar interests, and we would just go make things because I knew it was going to help give me the skills to learn how to do it at a corporation or at a company. So basically, don't wait around for somebody to be validate what you know how to do. If you have a certain skill set, you're I know how to do that. I'm not going to wait for somebody to give me a job to go do it. I'm just going to go do it. And then, I may not get paid for it. I might have to invest into it, but you're at least getting the experience. So that's number 2. Number 3, just kind of learn to have fun with it. It's obviously work sometimes cannot be fun. Looking for work is definitely not a pleasant experience. But I think if you try to envision how that's going to be, how that opportunity is going to help you achieve personal goals of yours, it can help you stay motivated. So, try to just keep that top of mind.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Great question. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, y'all? My name is Nate. We're here at this amazing career fair. We got some amazing people. We're talking about just what it takes to be successful in the future, things like internships and why you should try different things in order to see what you like and what you don't like. And yeah, just learning about a lot of things. These guys are in middle school, so they're starting early. It's important to start early, so by the time you're in high school, you're more educated, and by the time you're in college, you know even more. So, big thing. I'm really happy and proud of these guys for coming to this at in middle school, and I'm sure they'll be very successful as long as they keep working hard, keep coming to events like this, and ask questions and be curious. At your age, even at my age, I ask a lot of questions. I'm learning from all these guys, so these are some young stars with a bright future.
When did you think this was like a career for you?
Yeah, I like it because growing up, I like sales. I used to sell like sneakers and stuff like that. I don't know if you like Jordans. I had all the Jordans, and then I used to go to sneaker conventions and I used to sell it. So selling to me is just having a conversation and, just doing good business. You guys, we all buy stuff all the time. Sometimes you have a bad experience buying something, or sometimes you have a good experience. And when you have a good experience, you want to spend more money. You want to get taken care of. So I like, and I also like with sales, the more you sell, the more money you make. So I like to be motivated by myself to want to be successful. Sometimes in other jobs, no matter how hard you work, you're going to get paid the same regardless. But in sales, if you sell more than everybody, you're going to make more than everybody. So that's why I was motivated myself to do this as well.
A lot of these to get them shipped out to either people or soldiers or whatever you're supporting. So it changes, right? So I went from office to a manufacturing facility to a test site, which is like a racetrack, and then back to the office and then back to the plant.
How long does it take you to make that?
It depends how complex it is. So if you're designing something that's really complex, it may take you a year to just design it. If you're doing something really simple, you could take a few months. If it's super complex, like a drone, it may take 3 to 5 years because you have to make sure that all these components don't fail because you're having something with weapons on it, with a lot of expensive machinery on it, and so it just depends.
Hi, my name is Fisa Kirane. I work for DC government as a senior IT specialist. I'm here basically showing people what I do day to day and what I've done to get to my position. Primarily, I work in email messaging. So I work in Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Outlook, Microsoft Suite in general. I've been doing this for about 11 years. I work for the DC government, which means that I work for the mayor's office. We support the entire city, which is about 50,000 employees. My job is cool because I get to work from home and I get to work from the office. They pay me well and I get to learn continuously. So my job 5 years ago is not the same as it was today. My advice to the youth is try to figure out what you want to do while you're younger and build on that. Take classes, take courses, and eventually you'll figure out what you want to do and have a career you like. This event is very important because it shows kids the different opportunities they have and the different things they can do when they grow up. And it's good to see it in person versus, online or Instagram or whatever social media. So thank you guys. That's all I got.
This is one of the main organizers. Yeah. He does really great work. He also did EYMP for the youth. Yeah. HIDSB, giving back to the community. A couple different organizations. Yeah. But
are you here from DC?
I'm from DC originally. Yeah. And we're going bigger this year. Like Air Transit Tech, we'll be doing Area Summit. This is our 3rd year back in DC. So y'all getting unreleased information, by the way. Okay, good. So we'll be back in DC. We'll go much bigger for the community. We'll have a lot of events, and we'll make sure to involve TOS as well. Absolutely. The more collaboration, the better. Definitely. And then MRAI, they do great work in Charlotte, North Carolina area. Very cool.
Yep. I'm just here to support you guys.
That's right. Appreciate it.
Hopefully next time I'm gonna bring some of the kids.
Yeah, and then you can bring the Charlotte kids.
My son was sick, so the plan was to come together.
Okay.
He got sick.
Maybe we'll come to Charlotte. Even better. We gotta come to Charlotte. We'll take it on the road. Show on the road. Yeah. That's the 10 actually. Yeah. We want to do Charlotte and we get other spaces, Minnesota, Dallas.
There's a great population in Charlotte as well. I feel like untapped AirTrans. Hopefully y'all are doing your thing in the community, and if not,
we have an AirTrans junior school.
Good. Yeah.
Adult.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have a lot of youth. We have like about 150 students.
Wow.
So
they don't need us. They don't need us.
Yeah, if you guys show up, then we're definitely gonna.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the DMV community is every day there's a new organization, right? And they're all building on top of each other. So I think we gotta involve Charlotte in the mix.
Absolutely.
So what do we got here?
This is your business consultant here.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Is this good or?
So, what is Noah's Prayer Foundation? If you could just explain that to us a little bit.
Noah's Prayer Foundation was started after my late brother. He had big dreams for the AirTran community. He wanted to build everybody up, whether it be with IT certifications, cosmetology, different things that were outside of the traditional college path.
Yeah.
He also loved volunteering and being part of the community here, whether it be in this building or outside of it.
Yeah.
We're just continuing his legacy since he isn't here to actually do it himself. We're offering free headshots today where people can take their free professional headshots. And then our next event is going to be this coming May where we're offering free graduate photo shoots. 30-minute sessions. They can do it solo. They can do it with family. They can have an outfit change. They just have to sign up.
Yeah.
And then today's photos will be uploaded here. Other than that, we are just continuing to carry on his legacy.
I think it's beautiful. Yeah, thank you for bringing it to us because I know it's going to be a big opportunity for people to know about Noah and his dreams and the work that you guys are doing. Exactly. It's really wonderful. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
راي مار كرة عدمات يغنيلنا زي فيديو كتري أول صنعهم زحلف سنبت أبو واشنطن دي سي استخايدة إريتريان أمريكان كارير فير نيرو مرئيت منእሰያት ዘለዎም ሞያ ንኣሕዋቶም ናእሽቱ ኣሕዋቶምን ካልኦትን ብዛዕባ ናይ ስራሕ ዕድላትን ትምህርትን ኣንፈቶም ከመይ ክኸውን ከም ዘለዎ ኣብ ፅቡቅ ደረጃ ንክበፅሑ ተባሂሉ ናይ ምምክኻር ምርኢት ነይሩ እሞ ስለዚ ዳለኹልኩም እዚኣ ትመስል ዕድማት ካልእ ሎማዓንቲ ዝሓዝክዎ ነገር የብለይን وخالق جزء خنرا خبينا زلكم رئيتو أب دمس إنتجريتي قدفو كم ون سبسكرايب قبرو تمام بصنعكم كا لايك نقبركم وصو خالوت سبسكرايب نقبرو خا شير قبرو صرفه نايلون معنتي مدبي زيات مثل مسايس رصنعكم وازيرا مثل
بسرات كاب دهلا كارغو حس حدش عمتن بعلدتن يقبر لكم النابلة نتزهب صحفن أقلقلوتن بمسفاح نقولكم نبرت أتلانتان فلوريدان كابن نابن نتلقوا نبرت دحنا تزوحس امنتكم زحدس بلوصن صفوفن أتأمامن براميل قرب لكم كم زلو بحقوس يبسر نزبلصن سلطن حبريتا برهان محري وصل تليفون 301 792 414 أمانيل وصل تليفون 404 956 538 سيراك وصل تليفون 404 879 86 بعد شوعته توسخي نزبلص حبريتا QR كود سكان غبروا دالك كارغو